For my summer project, I decided to look at Shakespearean text through the prism of 4 different acting methodologies. These methodologies were Stanislavsky's The System, Michael Chekhov's Psychological Gesture, John Barton's Traditional Shakespearean Approach, and Sanford Meisner's Acting and Reacting Theory. The sessions took place over 8 days, and here are the results. Thank you very much. Part 1. The Methodology of Konstantin Stanislavsky. Here I'll be looking at mental reconnaissance and dissecting what the text means, the idea of uniting a text, actioning a text and applying those actions, and improvisation within the text to help the actors truly understand the emotional state of characters written 500 years ago. So, welcome all, thank you. This is the first day of my CPD project. Hello. This is what we're going to do. This is the methodology Stanislavsky, and we're applying it to play Hamlet. Right. So, we're going to start in classic Stanislavsky style. We're going to sit around the table for an hour and a half and talk about it. All right. And Stan used to call the book read and mental reconnaissance.
Are you honest?
My lord?
Are you fair?
What means your lordship?
That if you be honest and fair, your honesty should admit no discourse to your beauty.
Good beauty, my lord.
I like stuff about objective and super objective, and these things might seem really obvious. But when he wrote this stuff down, he was the first person to write it down. And I'm sure that actors kind of they must have had conversations about why not doing this, what's the reason about all that stuff. Because he was the first person to write it down. He was the first person to start looking at it. Right, how can we break down the scene into its easiest part so as people can understand it? And there's much debate whether or not Hamlet is pretending to be mad or Hamlet actually is mad. And I would suggest that he might start pretending to be mad, but there's a point where he starts to become paranoid, and I think this is the point where he becomes paranoid. You know,
I
this
debate
scene.
with Richard Neal about that.
Did you?
Ended in quite a fierce argument.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
it's
interesting.
what
What did he say? No, what did he say?
I was just like, well, you know, there's a lot of madness in Shakespeare's plays, and there's a lot, oh, Hamlet is there.
So there's 3 kind of major units, isn't there? There's Hamlet's speech,
Yeah.
there's the duologue, and then there's Ophelia's speech.
Yeah.
They're kind of 3 basic units, yeah?
Mm.
Do we agree?
Yeah.
So, Ophelia hasn't got an entrance point for Ophelia.
But I have no
Weird,
else.
isn't it?
See, I haven't got an entrance point here either.
If it's left open
In
so
that
she can-
book, I think there was,
Yeah.
she just sort of comes in with the trailing behind the
Yeah.
rest in that book.
This one hasn't got one either.
But I think when Hamlet says to himself, soft you now, he's basically saying,
Yeah.
shut up.
She's like listening to more of it, though, isn't
Do
she?
you think so? But
I
it's not
think
like
I
a
just
complete
think
thing,
of
is it?
I'll find it.
I watched the like David Tennant one
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
yesterday, you know, they
Yeah,
did a film of it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm sure, well, obviously this isn't saying that's right, this is just their interpretation of it. But I'm sure she's like listening, watching some of the speech and that,
If she's listening though,
isn't she?
are we saying something about Ophelia's character in relation to Hamlet's pain? How do we usually pick a unit?
Subject
Changing.
Subject.
Yeah.
Subject of conversation.
So,
Someone like
so where do the first unit is? The first sort of mini
My
unit.
lord, I have remembrances of yours.
Mhm.
And just before that, be a brand new unit.
Yeah.
How does your honour? I have me well, thank you. So that good my lord, how does your honour as many a day?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
I humbly well, my lord, so that's 1 unit, yeah? Right, see what we think. We either do an exercise whereby we're using this side of the room and that side of the room. Every time the unit changes, the protagonist of the unit has to walk to the other side of the room.
Yeah.
Or, option 2, it was occurred to me while I was standing there, is that we as a group, before each unit, say unit.
I think the walk
The walking one.
changing.
Let's do the walking. So, it's going to be, as an actor, you think, oh, this is a new unit, then walk.
Right.
Give yourself, because at the moment, I've got you down the front, because it's 1 unit. But obviously within that large speech, the to be or not to be, there's units, aren't there?
Right.
So if you want to move, you feel it's a unit will move. Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that right? Right, that's all you. And part of the nice thing about uniting is it gives us a bit of, it helps us change the pace of the piece. It gives us a kind of, yeah? And at the moment we're kind of going, we're moving, but we're still kind of going at the same speed. We're a bit like doing a marathon. And I want to do loads of little sprints, which is why I'm sort of getting to move.
Yes.
Try, yeah?
Yeah.
This was sometimes a paradox, but now the time gives it proof. I did love you once.
Indeed, my lord, you make me believe so.
You should not have believed me. For virtue cannot so inoculate our old stock, but we shall relish it. I loved you not.
I was the more deceived.
Get thee to a nunnery.
Right, long and long to redeliver. I pray you receive them.
No, not I. I never gave you aught.
My honoured lord, you know right well you did, and with them words so sweet, breath composed has made the things more rich, their perfume lost. These again, for to the noble mind, rich gifts wax poor when givers prove unkind. There, my lord.
Ha ha! Unit! Are you honest?
My lord.
Right, this is day 2, we're going to talk about action. So what I thought we'd do for the first sort of 20 minutes is we'll look through the script and talk through the actions we've got. Then we'll play those actions
Okay.
and see how the actions, yes, here we go. And we'll see how, if these, the actions that we've decided on our own interfere with each other and how they change. No, they are, they're all good. There's not, you can never have a bad idea in acting. Please never think that.
I caution you. Soften you now, fair Ophelia, I beseech you, nymph, now as and to be all my sins remembered.
I soften you. Good my lord, how does your honour for this many a day?
I welcome you. I humbly thank you. Well,
I confront you. My lord, I have remembrances of yours that I have longed to redeliver. I pray you now receive them.
I distance you. No, not I. I never gave you aught.
I challenge you. My honoured lord, you know right well you did, and with them words of so sweet breath composed, as made the things more rich, their perfume lost. Take these again, for to the noble mind, rich gifts wax poor when givers prove unkind. There, my lord.
I stun you. I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course it's yours. Remember, you need to take it back. I
No.
can't have anything of yours anymore.
I've never seen that before.
This is us. This is our photo. Of course you've seen it. You need to take it back.
I don't want it. I don't want it anymore.
Have it.
I don't want it
Take
anymore.
it. Take it. You need to have it.
I don't want it.
Please.
I don't want it anymore. It's not mine. I've never seen
It
this
is
before.
yours.
Look, if you want it, if you want it, keep it. But I don't
I
want
want you
this.
to have it.
I can't have this. I can't
Keep
have this
it.
anymore. Don't you understand? I've
I want you to have
got
it.
to focus. I
Focus on what?
can't be bogged down with all this rubbish.
I'm bogging you down.
Yes.
Why?
I've got other things to think
I'm
about.
bogging you down after everything you've done. I'm bogging you down.
Yes. That is exactly what you're doing.
No, I'm not.
You're
Okay,
coming
well,
here.
take mine. Take
No,
these
no.
things then. Take it.
No.
I want you to have it.
I don't want it. I don't want it. Do you understand that? I actually don't want it.
Why?
Why? Do you want to know why? No.
Tell me. Why? You have to explain. You can't just say all of that and then do everything you've done and not.
Ambitious, with more offences at my beck than I have thoughts to put them in. Imagination to give them shape and time to act them in. What should such fellows as I do crawling between earth and heaven? We are arrant knaves all. Believe none of us. Go thy ways to a nunnery. Where's your father?
At home, my lord.
Let the doors be shut upon him, that he may play the fool nowhere but in own house. Farewell.
Help sweet heavens.
If thou dost marry, I'll give thee this plague for thy dowry. Be thou as chaste as ice, as pure as snow, thou shalt not escape calumny. Get thee to a nunnery, farewell. Or, if thou needs marry, marry a fool. For wise men know well enough what monsters you make of them. To a nunnery go, and quickly too. Farewell.
Oh, heavenly powers, restore him.
I have heard of your paintings well enough. God hath given you one face, and you make yourselves another. You jig and amble, and you lisp. You nickname God's creatures and make your wantonness your ignorance. Oh, no more on it. It hath made me mad. I say we'll have no more marriage. Those that are married already, all but one, shall live. The rest shall keep as they are. To a nunnery, go!
Oh, what a noble mind is here o'erthrown. The courtiers, soldiers, scholars, eye-tongue sword, the expectancy and rose of the fair state, the glass of fashion and the mould of form, the observed of all observers, quite down. And I, of ladies, most deject and wretched.